Well, yes, the auto sector closed calendar year 2025 is seen to be closing calendar year 2025 as one of the strongest performers because clearly outpacing the broader market. The auto index is seen to be ending up nearly 18% in this particular year on a YTD basis. Let's talk about the movers and some of the laggard stocks as well. So top of the list is Ashok Leyland that has actually gained almost 54% this year, followed by TVS Motors, Maruti, Eicher, which were also up more than 40% of return in this particular year itself. However, the rally was selective because Tube Investments was one of the major laggards, 28% cut. Tata Motors PV with respect to their JLR has fallen more than 23%, and so is Sona BLW with respect to global concerns. But along with that, it's the domestic tailwind that played a decisive role in driving the rally. GST cuts, lower interest rates, a normal and a widespread monsoon, and income tax relief that helped revive the consumption and support the auto demand throughout the year. But in contrast, the global auto markets continue to face the challenges. Now, tariff shocks impacted the passenger vehicle exports. JLR was hit by the cyber attack. There were chip issues that resurfaced. And with respect to the global market structures, Chinese automakers continue to gain share in the Europe while putting pressure on some of the other OEMs of the global players, while the legacy OEMs globally reassess their EV strategies amid the cost pressure. Recent, of course, is what's happening with Ford. Now, on the demand side, India sales momentum remains steady. Vahan data shows that two-wheeler volumes were up 4.4% on a YY basis. Passenger vehicle till date is more than 5% up. But not just that, after the festive season, that has seen to be proving the key catalyst, with two-wheeler sales jumping 17% and the passenger vehicle sales surging 16% between Ganesh Chaturthi and December. But looking ahead, the outlook is still very robust. But quickly, let's take you through some of the big launches that we have seen, because a lot of these premiumization themes, how the SUVs have been dealing, they rarely play out. But some of the launches that have done very well, it was Maruti Suzuki e-Vitara that was showcased. Mahindra did launch two of their EVs, and Tata Sierra alongside the India entry of Tesla and VinFast were some of the big headlines. But looking ahead into 2026, anticipation is building around the next generation Renault Duster, Toyota Urban Cruiser EV, Maruti EVX. We will definitely see that on road, and key global launches such as the next-gen Tesla Roadster, Sony Honda Afeela EV, and Ferrari's first electric car is something that will keep the auto sector excited. But overall, the India auto sector enters the next year on a strong footing, backed by domestic demand, favorable policy support, and evolving customer preferences.